We have a new update for you right here tonight. The reform agreements for Louisville Metro Police, best known as the federal consent decree negotiations, are expected to be finished by now the end of the year. Now, that's new information. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez also asked Mayor Craig Greenberg today if the recent sexual harassment claims within LMPD have weakened the city's leverage with the feds.
In consent decree negotiations, I understand you have a better timeline on potential completion?
Yeah, I expect the consent decree to be fully negotiated by the end of this year.
Despite being just 2 weeks removed from his own police chief stepping down, at his request, Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg tells me they've made progress with the Justice Department.
We do want to get this done so that we can have the roadmap for the future as well.
That's amid a string of sexual harassment claims within LMPD coming to light. Issues, he says, have not tied the city's hands in negotiating their consent decree, the document that'll require police make a series of reforms.
You have to believe that with sexual harassment, allegations, investigations, lawsuits, that potentially weakens the city's hand when it comes to negotiations, right?
I don't think so. This isn't a question about strengthening or weakening hands. This is a situation about getting the document right.
I asked Interim Police Chief Paul Humphrey a similar question a week ago.
Do you worry that some of the things that have come to light in recent weeks, some of the controversy, will make it harder to negotiate with the DOJ as far as getting the version you want in that document?
No. I mean, if, negotiations are going to go forward the way they're going to go forward. What is the right way and the best way to do things is the right way and the best way to do things regardless of what's happened in the last few weeks.
Consent decrees aren't cheap. Every year that goes by could mean millions in local taxpayer dollars spent. The city has already allotted nearly $400,000 in its approved budget for consent decree monitoring.
We don't want to be under a consent decree for a decade, as some other cities have. That could be millions and millions of dollars if this goes on for a decade or more. We don't have those resources.
There's also the question of what could change if former President Donald Trump were elected in November. U of L constitutional law professor Sam Markison says the shift could be major.
There's every reason to believe that even if a consent decree is in place before the Biden administration would leave under this scenario, that its enforcement would be much less than rigorous during a Trump 2 administration.
Something that'll make the presidential election results that much more consequential. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 Night Team on your side.